You're listening to littlepodcast.com.
I do follow.
No, I want
games.
TJ's anecdote he's about to say to be on the podcast proper because I have something I want to say in commentary to it.
Do you
when
need
he's
a
done.
booster seat, John? You seem pretty low.
God damn it. I told you my camera was making me look short. All right, here. How's that? Now I'm not even barely in frame.
Yeah, but
whatever.
this at least adequately shows how tall you really
There,
are.
that seems much better.
Yeah, that's good. Good job. We're all proud of you.
Oh, it looks like you. Well, apparently you're a giant man because there's a small person behind you.
Yeah, that's perspective.
I don't know. Well, either that or you're just a giant human being.
I am that.
And you keep a small woman captive in your room.
Very
It is a weird CGI man. Oh my god, vaping is sucking on robot
Yeah, it's a
dicks.
robot cock. And then
Put the
see what
shattered
happens.
pieces of tooth under your
You'll get a
pillowcase.
shattered piece of 2 quarters. Did your tooth hurt before it just up and fell out?
It feels like I could like sash a Tic Tac.
TJ, stop.
Or you're an ape and you kill people and it makes jazz.
Do we have Faces of Evil here on the
Yeah.
screen now? Okay,
Faces of Death.
cool, awesome.
Yep. That's my
So-
favorite movie. Let's talk about bum fights.
Freaking bum fights again.
Okay, let's start the podcast.
Welcome to the Bum Fights podcast.
Yes, welcome to what would the Bum Fights podcast be named?
Oh,
Oh, come on. Like
I'm
bumming around?
No.
Just bumming.
Just bumming?
Hobos
Bummer.
KOs.
What a bummer. What?
Hobos KOs.
Hobo
Hobo
KO.
KO. Welcome to
Boom.
Hobo KO, the Bum Fights
Hobo
podcast.
KO, the Bum Fights podcast. Hi, cat. Bye, cat.
We just watch bootleg exploitation VHSs from the 90s
Yep.
and just feel our humanity slip away.
All right, let's start the podcast for real. I mean, this will be all part of the intro,
Yes.
but you're listening to Born in the 80s episode 347. I'm your
The
host,
big
as always,
347.
John Danger Rowe. I'm really excited for 420 coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to get Adam back on.
That's going to be a while.
Well, give him play.
And I'm Matt Haig.
Yeah, my co-host, Matt Hag, and the other one.
Yeah, that's me.
What's your name?
Say my name. Oh, no, I'm TJ May.
Cool. Man, I'm appreciating your hairstyle. It's like you're back in the Warped Tour days.
Yeah, I just...
I got to get that mine going, too. Get my swoop.
I am long enough to cover my eye now.
There
my
we go.
hair is
Even
getting
longer
long
if I
enough
go
that
to
it's
the
starting to become an issue.
Yeah, I know. That's when I always get it cut, is because I'm like, it's too long. It can cover my eyes when I'm not like paying attention, and that's a bad thing. But in the winter, it's nice to have longer hair because it's cold. Although
Yes.
it's starting to warm up finally. Let's talk about the weather.
Well, see, here's the thing. I'm not doing the farmer's market anymore, so I don't have to go outside during the summer. So I can just keep growing my hair.
You're not doing it anymore? What happened?
I have a burlesque show Friday nights, and I'm not waking up at 5 in the morning on
Wow,
Saturdays.
so you've chosen burlesque
I have.
over hot sauce.
Yes, I have.
What a millennial you are.
And,
the choice between boutique hot sauces and burlesque shows.
niche art
thought-
shows.
I thought it was spicy jellies.
There's that too. There were jellies, there were pickles, there were hot sauces, there were hot jellies, and fermented foods.
Well, now there's nothing anymore.
No.
The hottest jellies of all time.
Oh God, hot jelly is so good.
Yep.
Throw a little bit of white cheese on that, like brie. Toast it up. So good.
That does sound good. Brie with jams is very good. Anyway, let's talk about Twitch, because we're on Twitch recording the podcast. You can
Welcome
find
to
it
Twitch.
on Sunday nights.
Twitch.
Twitch.MattHagMusic.
MattHag.twitch.co.uk.
Okay, go on Bing, type in Matt, M-A-T-T, Hag, M-A-H-A. Oh my God. All right, let's start. Cut.
Are you having a stroke?
Welcome to Born in the 80s, episode 347. Type in Matt, M-A-T-T, Hag, H-A-A-G, and then
you'll
go
get
to Matt
Nade
Hag-
Shot.
Nade Shot, who is the more famous Matt
I don't
Hag.
think he's doing anything anymore, though, so I'm going to eclipse him eventually.
Also, I just want to say Nade Shot's a pretty boring ass name.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
really
he could've
get
picked-
it. Is it because grenade? He's good at grenades. Is that it?
I guess.
That's
I
dumb.
don't know. It's like someone called
That's
themselves John
dumb and
Danger
bad, and
or
he should
something.
feel bad
It's really
with his
bad.
millions of dollars.
I don't know if he has millions of dollars.
I mean, he has at least like $1 million.
How do you know that? What are you
Well, he
qualifying
did at
that?
one time because he won a championship that awarded him over $1 million. How
do you know that?
This was a couple of years ago. Because everybody
Let's
at
just
work
look up
was like,
Matt
"Hey,
Hag net
Matt,
worth."
you're the esports champion, ha 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 ha!" Because you have the same name as that guy.
So, according to this website, when you just search someone's name and net worth, it says Nadeshot estimated net worth in 2018 was around $2 million.
Jesus,
He's a multi-millionaire.
so we could split that and each have $1 million.
Yeah.
The two Matts back together
Would you
again.
like to know Nadeshot Matthew Hag net worth, girlfriend, age, height, all the stats? Oh
Yeah,
God, the
yeah,
internet's
yeah,
a
what-
crypt.
Is that just Google? Or
Yeah, if
What-
I just Google Matt Hag, that's like,
those are like all the
shit.
top results.
What's his chest circumference?
5.
yeah, I need to know. I need to know how long can he hold his breath?
What's
I
his
need to
hat
know.
size?
Where is he frequent? Where can I pick him up on the street?
He's a professional gamer. He's not out on the street.
That's true. He's a Call of Duty player. He owns the esports team 100 Thieves. Oh, so he's a captain.
Is
of
there
Call of
100
Duty
of them?
Street. Yeah, 100 of them.
Oh wow.
Wow, it has his parents marked here. Wow.
Are his parents alive? Is
He's
he
got
Batman?
a fucking long Wikipedia page. Personal life.
Don't dox him. I think that's still against Twitch's terms.
It's
of
on
service.
Wikipedia. I'm not doxing someone who has public information out. It's just so fucking lame. Like,
There are
before
240 people on Twitch watching Microsoft Flight Simulator X.
okay, well that's
That's more people than are watching God of War.
yeah.
I don't
That's a big
understand the
community.
internet.
So TJ, you were talking about how some stuff that you like to watch on
Yeah,
Twitch,
so-
Twitch viewing habits.
So if I'm not streaming, sometimes I do like to watch streams once in a while. And
So,
a lot of the people
most
that
of
I've
the time,
exactly
you
a
need
lot
to
of
stream more. That's what
I
I'm
do.
saying.
a lot of the people who have ended up either following, talking to, even befriending in a way, it's because the weird, stupid niche games I like, I'll actually go ahead and search the game in the search bar, and not necessarily because people are streaming at the time, but you can follow games, or
Yeah.
now they call them categories because it includes like retro, includes just chatting, includes talk shows and podcasts and whatnot. But you can follow games, and I wish I could have the list of all the ones I follow right now, but right now it only shows me ones I follow that are currently live. Like, I'm following Dark Cloud because I wanted to see people play the first one. I'm following both Final Fantasies 9 and 8, Persona 4 Golden and Persona 5, Star Ocean: The Second Story and the PSP remake. I think Jackbox Party Pack 3 and Use Your Words. The World Ends With You. Although for some reason, The World Ends With You has a subcategory of visual novel.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Not really, but regardless, and I'll just like jump in a stream and just chat with the people and
Yeah,
whatever, and go from there. And sometimes it becomes internet friendships. That's how we met to whack. That's how I got in with who used to be called Jeremy TTU, but now his channel's called Wicked Wire.
is that how you get in with Flynn?
That's how I
Yes.
got in with Johnny One Pair and with Lip Rings.
All of our
Wait,
listeners. So what
our
I'm hearing
listeners.
is you have to get in more of those chats.
Yeah,
Did you know
It's
there are
actually-
100 people watching Dark Age of Camelot on Twitch right now?
I
That's
thought the game was
awesome.
dead.
I guess not.
yeah. That's like what I like to think. Like, so like earlier today, I went on Twitch and I just looked for games that looked interesting that I'm interested in, through the browse function. And then I'm like, I'm gonna go find a streamer who's got like 0 viewers and then watch that stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
There's a
that's kinda
website
like-
you can do that. There's like a website that will
It's called
automatically link
oh
you
yeah,
to
twitch.com.
No, it's like a roulette thing that'll automatically link you to a website that has no viewers or
So it's
a
like
stream that has
chat
no
roulette?
viewers. Something like that.
Oh my god. I don't know.
I'm gonna figure out what this is.
Omegle for streamers.
Yeah. Wait, is it Omegle or Omegle?
I don't know. I guess Omega, so that would make sense.
I mean,
What's the LE part of Omegle?
Omegle Prun. Oh my god! The first thing when I type Omegle is Omegle for kids, which sounds
They
really
should not
bad.
be. There shouldn't. That shouldn't be a thing.
And no,
Okay, so it's called LonelyStreams.com. You just load it up and it automatically loads some stream that has 0 viewers.
And nowadays, they've got to be really recent or really bad people because the bots aren't even picking them up.
oh thanks, TJ.
Yeah. Fuck this dude, whoever Twitch Media QS_10 is playing.
Yeah.
See, I don't get
Well-
this. It says 0 viewers, but there's a bunch of shit happening in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand.
So
I don't
probably
understand what's happening.
Isn't 0 viewers?
Well, it looks like bot stuff, just spamming emojis.
This is actually kind of neat how this works. Like, because through the LonelyStreams.com website, it pulls up the Twitch and the chat. So if you're
Yeah.
logged in,
Yeah, and
just
you could sit
chat.
there and just keep refreshing.
yeah.
Just
Well,
like,
I mean, I remember that the first Twitch account I made was because of freaking Salty Bet.
Yeah?
Yeah, Salty
Oh,
Bet's
because
got me
you-
into Twitch.
It's because you wanted to salty bet?
Yeah.
You know, okay, so,
you're going to have to
I'm not
explain
gonna-
that one for me.
well, let's
We talked about it on the podcast.
We'll
before.
talk about
I
Salty Bet.
am a goldfish.
We'll talk about in a minute here. I just want to
have
say
you seen Finding Nemo? I'm
One
the
thing-
blue one.
one thing that is the saddest thing I say is when somebody is like way into streaming, like they have like a lot of stuff up on their screen and they have like the green screen and everything,
Yeah.
and they have 0 viewers. That means that you're a tryhard automatically.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people just feel like when they're going to get into something, they think that they need to get all the gear first, and they're just doing it wrong.
To
They're
be
doing
fair,
that backwards.
to be fair, getting a green screen for a webcam and like nice like chat mic is not that
No.
expensive.
No.
Green
So, I mean,
screens are super cheap. You can make your own with green
Yeah.
sheets and spray
yeah,
paint.
we're talking like an investment of under $100 for all
Yeah.
the gear you need to like somewhat be, especially since like OBS and all these things like have so much like automatic
Yeah.
like
What you
stuff in
really
there.
need for a good green screen is good lighting. And even that's
Yeah.
not as much of a deal anymore because webcams are getting smarter for recognizing what it should ignore and what it should keep in.
I love this. This streamer is just streaming a football match, a soccer match.
Well,
I
there's,
don't know if that's legal.
I don't know.
No.
There's a category for football right now.
Really?
I saw that up in the like top 100.
I followed
wanna-
a Mexican wrestling Twitch channel for a little while.
I thought you were gonna say a Mexican restaurant Twitch channel.
Yeah. Oh man, that would be cool. I'd totally watch like a restaurant just cooking food.
I will say something does seem off about the lonely. Oh, this is what am I looking at? Oh my god! I had a screenshot this for the website for posterity here, and then maybe put it up.
Right now, I'm watching somebody play Ultima Online.
Okay, I'm watching
Alone.
someone play a game here. I cannot imagine putting more stuff on the screen right now.
Can you
think
screen
they're
share
playing-
with us?
I don't really want to screen share with you. Well, you know, I can.
I have a burning curiosity.
Something's burning. Okay, but you won't. Okay, I wish the screen share worked better in Google because like it's going to be a fucking slideshow, but it already is a slideshow based on this guy's like stream
I
quality.
just want to
so
see the layout.
It's you want layout. This is like fucking what is it? Pimp Your Ride. I got layouts in my layouts, dog. Right.
So
here.
I found
All right.
another one of these channels that's just doing like chat spam, and all of the spammers are called TMI load testing and then a number.
Look at this.
Oh boy.
This is in Portuguese. It looks like.
That's Very.
It is
confusing.
a weird CGI man instead of a person cam is the thing I guess you can do. This looks like a phone game based on the
Yeah, it definitely looks like a phone game to me.
based on the thing there.
Yeah,
he
the
says
control
live
scheme.
Todos os Dias Segway AI 10174. I don't know what that means. But as you can see, he's hitching a lot.
Yeah.
Is this what is this? Is this
I'm
like
so
somehow
confused.
is this is mining Bitcoin?
Yeah, this
somehow.
is like, or like extracting data or something.
Yeah, something's happening.
It's bots learning.
But look at this layout. He has got. I'm just gonna go over this screen here because he has got well, you know what? It's not gonna work if I do the live because the Twitch overlay comes up. But I took a snap. So he has got a couple game icons up here on the top right saying Jogos na Live. I don't know what that means in Portuguese, but the games that are live, games I'm playing or something, probably. He's got some sort of weird Twitch subscribers, I'm assuming 200 he's going for here. That might be part of the game. I don't really know. He's got a weird CGI man with a weird ID number over his
Yeah,
chest.
I don't get that.
What is going on there? He's got some really bad fonts here down here. He's got a Discord invite. I don't know if I want to click on that.
I think you do. I think you want to fall on that grenade for the rest of us.
No, I got enough. I remember when I got that email from my middle school on the podcast. I don't want to go back.
Jogos va Live is probably the name of his network, which is basically Games Go Live.
Okay.
And then what was the bottom thing? It's
Live Todos os Dias Segway.
Okay,
AI
I've decided I
something.
now know what this is, Matt.
What is it?
It is a bot streaming to get Twitch money from advertising. I think that's the future of
Okay.
people click farming.
So it's a bot streaming for other bots to collect advertising revenue?
Yep. I mean it's got to be what it is because
It doesn't seem like that would be worth it, even if you could scale it to an insane degree.
live
All
every
right.
day. Follow it or follow me or probably number of followers, something.
All right, I'm gonna chat. What's Portuguese for hello?
We'll find out. I'm gonna switch.
Translator, please.
Okay.
Can you? You're my translator.
All right, it's Ola, but it's spelled O-L and then accented A.
Well, I can't do that.
That's fine. I'll copy it to our Discord.
It's too late.
Too
I've already
late.
Go to
said hola.
Discord. It's fine.
Oh, we're screen sharing now, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, okay. I make sure I don't open my porn folders.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
open mine.
Does it say what his channel is called? Because I want to join this chat too.
Or it could just said Oi. O-I.
This says he's playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, which I don't think is accurate.
No.
Mobile
It's not the
development
mobile version.
Portuguese. Playing Mobile Man. Never mind. Mobile Man? I don't know what. Oh, wait, it's right here. OAPRENDIZBR. We're podcasting right now. We probably shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm going to
It's
stop sharing.
avant-garde.
This is
Okay,
not
I'm
the
I'm
positivity.
here.
The positivity
All right.
rating that I wanted to do.
I just wanted to mention. Yeah, I know. I'd love to do positivity rating. That's a good advice. Oh God, Matt's in the chat. So, I don't know what's happening. I said that hello. There is. If you listen to the audio, you shouldn't, Matt, because you're.
I won't.
Oh, I heard a noise from the other room, and it was my dog squeaking a toy. Oh, I'm
Squeak.
alone
Yeah, I
in the
heard
house
that
right
noise
now.
too.
Oh my God, I need a second here. It was loud, and I thought like a fucking animal was dying, which is what fucking squeak toys are meant to sound like.
Yeah.
That was just my dog having fun. Anyway, it's because my wife decided that she couldn't be around to look after the dog while I record because
Oh,
she had to go hang out with her friends or something.
that's lame.
Anyway, no. So the guy wasn't talking at all, basically, and you don't see any of this chat we're doing popping up on the screen at all, right? So this is just
yeah.
this is
just pre-recorded stuff. That's
It could
happening.
be.
That's
could
what
be.
it seems like.
Yeah, I don't understand. What's
I
going
don't
on here.
understand the little computer man.
So I mean, I guess what's happening is you just have all of these terrible streams happening, and there's a reason why no one's watching these. There's zero reason to watch this because there is no talking. It is just straight gameplay of this guy farming these like 6 dudes in this little area, and him waiting for them to respawn. Like,
so what you should do if you want to be a streamer, go on lonelystreams.com and try and figure out what they're doing wrong, and don't do that. Because like a lot of these are just like not interacting at all. It's just like, here, watch me play this game while I'm silent.
Yeah. I'm having really fun with the screen share stuff right now. What's going on here, guys?
Sermon?
Okay.
A sermon about nature.
This is okay. So we got this is a podcast. This is an audio version goes out. We can't ruin the podcast by having fun on Twitch, even though it's fun to have.
Ruin
Twitch.
or make better?
Make better.
This is. I love how this one specifically shows how Twitch has replaced community access television.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. It's the difference. Okay, so I don't honestly know what this is. This channel called Rock Broadcast because it doesn't sound like it makes sense based on what we're looking at. It's an African-American woman behind it, what looks to be some sort of altar or pulpit with like a drapery over it. And behind her is this like really like photo. It looks like it's painted on the wall because I can see a seam in it. At
I'm
one point,
surprised
so
that's not green screen.
it's like wallpaper. It's definitely not green. Oh, it could be green screen. I'm looking at
It might be canvas. I mean, not canvas. It might be.
It's green screen. It's green screen, and it's an image that is too small, so it's like doubled basically.
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
mosaicked.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly, yeah. Because I can kind of see a little artifacting behind her hair. It's like a little glow, so that's probably a green screen. She was talking about hate texting or something. So I don't know if this is like a thing for children to listen to. Oops, dab the forehead.
Mm-hmm.
Little hot in Twitch. It's just looks like she's talking off screen to someone.
I suspect this is something that is actually being broadcast to like community access, and they were like, "Let's get with the kids and also put this on Twitch."
I mean, I think that community access would be a cool thing to put on Twitch. You know what I mean? Like, why not? It's going to get more like worldwide viewers. But I will say that this audio coming out of this is not of the highest quality, as you could imagine.
Yes.
And the audio is.
Well, she doesn't have. There's not a mic in front of her, right?
The audio. Well, it doesn't actually sound that bad. It's that the audio is only coming out of my left ear, which means they're only got one channel plugged in. What?
Yeah.
Matt's talking in that chat too.
Matt. I mean, it's just rock broadcast. I mean, like, it's pretty obvious.
I like rock. Concerned. I thought it was a music broadcast.
Here we go. Portuguese. All right,
sorry,
so
I don't
let's
speak Portuguese, John.
Let's do one more. This a guy is possibly just watching an anime, and then this looks like a person. This looks like that, like a movie's being watched. K-pop, J-pop. This person's just playing music, and I like this music and performing arts stream, which is just a bunch of music videos and a lot of legs.
Just a bunch of legs.
All right, I don't know about this channel, guys.
Some arrows pointing at legs.
You know, it's K-pop.
Is that a spider going down somebody's arm?
I don't know what is happening, Matt.
Take this off before we get banned from Twitch.
Look, there are no female presenting nipples. There's just some nice legs. Okay, but anyway. So that's enough of this little gag. But lonelystreams.com is kind of a neat website to go to.
Yeah,
because you can find.
Interesting.
The problem is that like I understand okay, some of these people don't have viewers. Like this fucking guy Sparky201 is playing Fortnite for 0 viewers. Like you're gonna stop playing Fortnite and streaming. Like nobody wants to watch that. Like. Unless
I'm
you're
gonna get rich on streaming.
Yeah,
Twitch.
Unless you're like a pro, no one's gonna watch that. Find your niche. Like that's what anyone will say, is that you got to find a niche. Like some guy I was talking about, I don't remember who he is, but he was like wearing like a pirate hat, just because he had one in his room, and that like became his thing, and people tuned in for the hat for initially, and then like he built an audience off that. You know what I mean? Like it's just like you just kind of like got to find like a thing. Like, just make yourself stand out, which is like, don't just play the same games.
Just
be
entertaining. God damn it!
All right, so I get.
You kind of have to have face cam.
So I need to do it in VR while wearing a blindfold and my squid hat and sunglasses, I guess.
I'm
Okay,
watching
you could do a blindfolded Beat Saber run by just having the VR headset like up on your forehead.
Yeah. Okay,
I would tune into that.
I found a Russian person streaming Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Does he have a tie on? Because I saw a Russian dude. He had a little tie on.
It's a lady with enormous breasts, which are being shown quite through a boob window.
Okay.
She says she's playing Apex Legends, but it is clearly Counter-Strike that is being streamed. So I love that, though. I love the misnaming of games on streams.
Yeah.
Just because I'm sure Apex Legends is like, if I got boobs and I say I'm an Apex Legends, people will click on it.
Or sometimes you just forget to change the game from your last stream.
True. It is not super intuitive on how to do that. The one thing I do like about the tool OBS Studio is that when you hit go live, it makes you fill that stuff out before you hit OK.
I'm watching somebody that's level 373 in Fallout 4 playing some weird-ass custom mods. Yeah,
that sounds cool. Like, anyway, that's enough Twitch. I'm just saying support like the low viewer content streamers. Like, people
support
should do
your
that.
local streamers.
Yeah, support your local streamers. Go on down to the farmers
market, pick up a stream.
I'll be streaming at the farmers market.
That would be some kind of weird avant-garde art project. You've got like your computer and a projection screen, and you're accepting bits via throwing coins in a hat.
Yes. Oh my god. It would be like it's like the guy with the fucking drums, like the bottom of the
bucket
bottom
drum
of the barrel drum, but it's a bucket.
Yeah, bucket drummers.
Bucket drumming. There's a guy. Oh my god! Like Madison, there's always a guy in State Street playing an instrument terribly.
Yeah, there's usually a djembe. There's a couple of violin kids.
There is a flute guy for a while.
Oh yeah,
is he like famous?
Yeah, he was like this dude that is or just looks homeless and has like he wore blaze orange and has a big Santa beard and played flute.
Yeah.
But then he also played flute or piccolo in one of the UW's community bands.
Yeah.
That dude was
just like
was
a guy
all
who likes
about the
the flute.
flute.
Yeah, man. Like he likes the metal, the pipe.
Yeah.
He likes the hot metal pipe next to his mouth.
Something about that pipe, you know?
Yeah. All I'm going to say is that if you like putting a flute in your mouth, you're one step away from sucking off a robot.
I thought you were going to say something about crack, but okay.
No. Also that, too.
Yeah.
But wouldn't smoking a crack pipe just be the same as sucking on a robot's dick?
I think so. Yes. Yes.
That's all I'm saying. So I'm saying every time you smoke your cracks or you do your weeds.
Okay, so can I give you an update?
Vaping! Oh my god, vaping is sucking on robot
it's
dicks.
a robot cock. So
Holy
vaping
shit.
is robot fellatio. Also, this man in Fallout, I'm assuming it's a guy because he's level 400 or whatever in Fallout 4, is
That's sexist.
in a homemade movie theater in-game watching Bugs Bunny cartoons and dressed as the Joker from The Dark Knight.
Wow.
Is this some kind of Spider-Man Elsa shit
I
going on
don't
again?
know.
Can you tell me the name of this? Because I need to find this Twitch stream.
What's the
And follow
stream?
him and
Okay. Super High Psycho. SOOPAHIGHPSYCHO. This is, I think we found the hidden gem. I think this is the one to look for.
Can you spell that again? Because I lost you about
Supa.
half of
SOOPA.
Okay, so
then
H.
Hi.
Are there two H's or one H?
One H.
Oh, you see, you ruined me here.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. How do I spell high? I'm not finding it.
HIGH.
Okay.
And PSYCHO.
PSYCHO.
SOOPA.
Okay, it's not coming up when I search.
All right. I'm gonna
Put a link in the Discord.
I'm gonna put a link in the Discord.
When I search for that name, nothing comes up. Wait, no, yeah, it does. Why the fuck? When I type search, nothing. It didn't do a search. It didn't. Okay. What is happening? He is watching a Bugs Bunny cartoon in Fallout. Oh
and I saw
God.
like you'll have to see him go into third person to see what he's dressed in, but he has the Joker costume from The Dark Knight. Man.
Okay, I just want to mention a couple things that you're not seeing because you don't have the audio.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
There
that's
is
his list of files coming up.
He's this Nexus mod manager. He's got his mods open. It's two people talking. The audio from the cartoon is definitely in there. There are two people talking. A British man and a non-British man over a very staticky line are talking.
So are they just...
Oh my God,
there's only
is.
one person in this theater. So it's not like they're doing some kind of a big screen thing where they're both in the theater together.
I'm sorry. I realize this is unfair when I could be screen sharing this, at least for TJ.
No, I joined it.
Oh, you did? Well,
Yeah.
for the viewers.
For Lando309 in the chat.
I mean, he literally has a theater built in fucking...
And an ice cream shop, apparently.
Oh my God, he's got a whole city. It's a lot of not a lot of frames he has
No.
going on here.
It's
So a lot
almost
going
like
on.
it's a not very well optimized mod.
But it is actually a really cool, like the building in this game is a lot of fun. Actually, I really like that a lot. But yeah, he's apparently the other person is running around in the world. This will must be like a multiplayer mod as well. So, I mean, that's cool.
He's got 45 followers. We could get him close to affiliate.
Yeah, I mean, I'll follow
Let's
him.
do it.
Boom, done.
Boom.
Boom. How many follows was that? We're basically positivity rating right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
This is the new podcast. Where do I click to follow? There it is. The heart thing. Got it.
Yep, he's at.
I don't
48
want
followers
notifications.
now.
No, thank you.
He's also got 4 concurrent viewers. I want to mention he spelled modding wrong. He says moded. Chilling and playing.
Well, you don't know that it's not. He is a super high psycho. So
That's true.
let's go easy on his spelling.
He is playing a lot of modes, I suppose. Anyway, what's going on? Oh,
The chat.
all 3 of us popped up, and there's got a weed emoji for when people follow.
That's so great. Since you've got the sound on, you'll have to let us know if he says anything. This is amazing.
I'm listening.
This is why we don't bother preparing for this podcast, because, the hook always finds us.
He is talking about chats.
So, anyway, TJ, while John is monitoring that situation for us,
please.
Yeah.
how's
I'm a
your
zombie.
week been going? You're a zombie.
I am a zombie. I was chanting this to Matt, and I did not give him any information about it yet.
Yes, you had fugu powder blown into your face. You fell
Not
asleep
exactly,
for a while.
but you're getting closer.
Oh,
I just
really?
want to mention.
Okay.
I just want to mention just to wrap up the streaming stuff. He thanked us for joining. He said it. He's wondering who, like, it's always just other streamers coming in to watch, and that's kind of like how it is with small channels.
Yeah.
It's all just other streamers fucking around. He is having 2 Brahmins fight each other to the death. Sorry, there's a lot going. And then anyway.
Okay, so
sorry.
TJ,
I can't
TJ's
listen
a
to what we
zombie.
talk. Yeah, we're done.
Or in Fallout talk,
Yep.
a ghoul.
I've still never played a Fallout game other than
Feral
Fallout Shelter.
ghoul.
Yeah,
So many mods.
yeah. I'm chatting in there.
Yeah, it's alright.
Matt Hag Music showed up in his little new follower thing in the bottom.
Yeah,
Anyway.
this was the last one that popped.
Tell us why you're a zombie, TJ.
Yes.
Okay. So, when you think of a zombie, other than zombies feeding habits, what do you think of?
So other than feeding habits,
Yes.
don't care about physical injury.
Okay.
Uh,
So a lot of times, how are they visually?
very falling apart. Do you have flesh-eating bacteria?
No, but that is we are now getting to the heart of this.
Wait, hey, are you hungering for brains?
Do you have streptococcus all up in your tissues?
Are you
Well,
eating
probably, but
brains?
No, not. I went to work today,
Okay.
and just randomly, while I was choosing a piece of gum, something crunchy just showed up, and I hadn't eaten anything crunchy in a while.
Did a tooth fall out?
It's coming out in pieces.
Oh my god! You gotta quit the Mountain Dew, man.
Yes.
Okay, this is this makes I'm triggered. Second, I'm now like furiously typing in to go to my dentist because I moved, and ever since I moved last like spring, it's been a year since I've been to the dentist now because I usually go every 6 months, and now I feel really bad for missing the summer one.
Don't worry about it. I haven't been to the dentist in years. It's
Matt,
totally
you have
fine.
to go.
I don't think that. See, I don't believe in dentists. I think they're trying to control our minds with the X-rays.
They clean your teeth, and the X-rays find problems with your teeth before they become bad problems.
I think so.
I already had enough bad problems when I went 2 years ago.
I've been reading a lot of stuff on the internet about fluoride, so I think I'm good.
So don't drink the water?
Yes.
Don't drink the water.
So
okay.
you ate your tooth, TJ.
No,
that's extra calcium.
Did you like it?
No.
Wait, put it in a glass of milk.
No, it was so many little pieces. I've already tossed them throughout the day.
Put all the pieces
Put it in a glass of
milk,
Coca-Cola, and it'll completely dissolve.
and then drink the Coke.
Yes.
And then a new tooth will grow.
Yes. Or put it under your pillowcase.
Yeah.
And then
put the
see what
shattered
happens.
pieces of tooth under your
You'll get a
pillowcase.
shattered piece of 2 quarters. Or $1 if your family's rich.
I'm giving this guy the chance to become an affiliate. I'm going to just keep it playing in the background.
Yeah. No, I'm watching this. I'm invested in whatever
Just
the
make
fuck
sure
this
you don't,
guy's thing is
just
doing.
Please tell me you don't have the audio on.
No,
It's
I don't.
ruining our podcast.
No. I could turn
Okay.
the audio on if you want.
Please do not do that.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna turn the audio on real quick.
Okay, please. Okay, anyway. All right, TJ, keep telling your tooth story.
Okay.
I'm triggered, so I'm actually going to go for a second.
You gotta go brush your teeth or something?
No, I'm just going to go check on the dog because she went silent again. I
Okay,
want to
so
make sure there's not bad things happening. So this
Yep.
is a John dog break number 1.
TJ, let's just say, like, maybe for the sake of argument, there are some listeners that, like, maybe haven't been to the dentist in a while, and they're wondering, like, did you have warning signs? Did your tooth hurt before it just up and fell out?
No, and that the whole thing didn't fall out.
It just shattered
kind of
and came out in
flaked.
pieces. Okay.
Flaked a couple.
So
I
that's
still
a
have most
thing
of the
that
tooth
can
left.
just happen, like, suddenly.
Yes.
That's
I still
fine.
don't-
Everything's
I still-
fine.
I still don't feel pain. It's just that it's sharp.
Yeah. That's very
Okay.
upsetting.
I'm gonna give you a visual, and I'm gonna wait until John gets his earphones on. All right.
What's up?
Here's the visual. All right.
Stop!
All right. So imagine now, not pain because I'm not feeling pain from this, but this is how
Yeah,
it
I
feels.
can hear
when
everything.
This is how
Oh,
it
man,
feels
what a story TJ's
when
telling.
when my tongue scrapes against it.
Ah!
Imagine
Someone took a 3/16 of an inch drill
Mm.
and just made a nice circular hole, but didn't quite get to the end of your tooth, and it doesn't hurt. That's what
Now-
it feels like. I could like stash a Tic Tac in
TJ,
there.
stop. When are you going to the dentist?
Sometime this year, probably.
Hopefully when tax season's done. So
You need to go to the dentist immediately
Yeah.
because that could
Or
become
just
a
go, like, the
lot
dental
worse.
school.
Yeah,
Go to a dental
But-
school and get some students to practice on you.
fair enough. I'm just saying that, like,
I
if
do
you
have
have
dental insurance again, so
if
Oh,
you have a
that's good.
hole
Have
in your
that.
tooth, you just got to be careful because that can really become bad, and you can have a root canal, and you do not want that to happen.
I already need 4 root canals according to the last time I got checked.
Dear God. Don't say that. Now I'm. Oh, man, I gotta get to the dentist because the X-rays help them ward off things that could prevent
Yeah.
root canals.
John, did you know that there could just be holes forming in your teeth right now, and you would have
Oh, there
no
could
idea?
be. I mean, and the thing is, the worst
With
part is
just
like
with
I brush
no
my teeth.
warning sign.
I brush my teeth twice a day religiously with an electric toothbrush. Like, I'm very good at it, but even when I go in every 6 months, they're just like, "Man, you got to do better." And I'm like, I'm so,
I
feel so
also
guilty.
brush my teeth religiously, twice a year, Easter and Christmas.
Nice. But anyway, like, I'm hearing a reaction in the background there.
From somebody that used to work with dentists, yeah.
I go to bed with sugar in my mouth.
Oh my God, TJ.
Just solid, just bricks of sugar. Like, I can't sleep. I'll grind my teeth if I don't have my brick of sugar in my mouth.
You know what's interesting about grinding teeth? I
used
have the very opposite of that, which means whenever I fall asleep, my mouth hangs all the way open.
Yep.
Yeah.
Leading to an extremely dry mouth in the morning.
Yeah.
So actually, so I have
Love
a
that
CPAP.
taste.
I have a CPAP over the nose, but it's not the full face one because I don't want that. And besides, it probably would become unstuck if I was like opening my mouth anyway. So I have a now like fucking like, you know, like those old timey cartoons where guys got like a toothache and they like wrap
so
a fucking thing around
you
their
have
head.
the nose
I have that when I
CPAP,
sleep.
but then you need another elastic band to hold your mouth
you
shut.
know what? Let's visualize this by me grabbing it, and I'll wear it for a minute.
Okay.
How's that sound?
You're going to do the podcast in the Bane voice with your CPAP on.
No, I won't put the CPAP on because that's going to be too much. I don't want to disconnect that. But I will put the mouth shutting headgear thing on.
And
because it's funny.
you're able to sleep like that?
Yeah, it's not comfortable, but you get used to it. Because you have to, or otherwise you just, and it's so much more comfortable to sleep with just the nose. And so, like, sometimes I treat myself and don't put the thing on, but then I wake out with like the driest mouth. Like, it's literally like so dry that like I feel like the inside of my mouth is cracking.
You know they make humidifiers.
I have a humidifier next to my bed. It's not enough because I mean, when you are because the problem is when this wouldn't be a problem if I wasn't. TJ, stop picking at your tooth. The problem would be if it wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have CPAP. Because I have CPAP that's pushing air into my nose, it's shooting out of my mouth then when it's open. So it's drying it out. Like, so it doesn't really matter what's humidifiers going on. There's just air blowing. It's like a fan in my mouth at all times. So I'm going to go get that quick. TJ, tell another gross tooth thing, I guess, while my headphones are off.
I kind of don't want to eat solid foods because I'm worried things like sesame seeds will get caught in there.
Yeah, and I'd stay away from caramels, Werther's Originals, bubblegum.
Oh, I love caramel.
I'm just imagining this like shattered glass in your mouth right now.
I was just bought a box of Raisinets too. I'll have to eat that on the other side. Hang on, I got
All right,
this.
here we go. All right, I've already noticed a little discoloration on this, so I probably need to wash this. But
All right, I'm going to lock the camera on John and then forget to change it off of him for another 15 minutes like last
here
time.
it is. It
It's
looks like an athletic support.
that's a jock strap, John.
All right, let me just
Is your
get this on.
I think John's doctors are playing a trick on him.
Yeah, that's 100% a jockstrap.
This is how I sleep. Gotta have this. Keep my chin from because now, so I can talk, so I can open it if like need be.
But
the
you
CPAP
can't,
stops working.
You
if I
can't
need to
go
breathe.
like relaxed and gaping, is what it is, right?
Basically, yeah. So when
John
I have
can't
my mouth,
gape like you used to.
when I have my mouth fully relaxed, I can't like. It just won't hang open.
Gape
So, like-
life.
So like the pressure builds up from your CPAP and it bursts out of your mouth and then that just like rubber bands it back closed.
Yes. It's really not comfortable, but it is more comfortable than the alternative. And part of this is really makes me just mad because of my fucking shitty body.
Yeah. You should just do what I do and say fuck it and get your whole face cut open.
I did not mind just the nose cone CPAP. Totally, first night, had no problems. And I had no problems until I went in on my like 4-month or 3-month like checkup, and they're like, "Oh, let's turn the pressure up just a little bit, and just enough to make it so that my mouth falls open now."
Yeah.
Like, and so it just sucks. Like if I could go back to like then when I didn't have to wear this.
What do you
It would
think
be
would
much
happen if
nicer.
you put vape juice in your CPAP?
Dude, already tried it, but brah.
Cotton.
Fuck yes. I put CBD oil in the water.
Oh, we've got a broken texture on this mod.
Someone's probably done that, but like,
Yeah.
don't ever.
No,
do
I've
that.
seen like people will modify gas masks with bongs and then just like die, I guess,
Yeah.
because you need oxygen. Even when you're getting high, I think you still need oxygen. I'm not sure. I'm not a scientist.
Well, there's air in the gas mask, but it's just mixed with a lot of weed smoke.
Yeah. But then also you exhale and the oxygen becomes carbon dioxide.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Oh my god. Now my head
TJ, I'm
itches.
sorry you're falling apart.
I'm just so sad that.
Oh my god, you got Fun Dip?
Yeah, someone gave me this yesterday, and I now don't want to eat it.
Oh my god, TJ. TJ, fix your teeth. So here's the
TJ,
thing.
I think I've seen the things that you have that you're sad that you can't eat anymore, and I think I know why your tooth is falling apart.
TJ, I want to say this. You need to not have problems with your teeth, because when you get older and all of your teeth fall out, it'll be the worst. And you'll
No,
have to
then
be
you
one
can
of
get
those-
tooth implants.
It's
You get
fine.
robot teeth.
If you can afford it.
I've already planned for this. I already have an escape plan.
Okay.
I'm not going to get old.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got this.
That's not a solution. That is another problem.
Well,
That
It's-
fixes your other problem, but it's still also a problem.
of course it's not a solution. I didn't mix it with water yet.
Okay.
Haha, chemistry. John,
okay,
you know
can,
chemistry.
You can die early now.
John, you used to be a chemist before you wore a suit.
I know. I used to do science, and now I order people to do science. And
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, so then when your company gets indicted and everybody says I was
Yeah.
just following orders, it's
Yeah.
your orders that they were following.
Well, I was just following orders as well.
Oh,
So.
okay.
I got this. I got some antibacterial hand gel.
Oh
And
my
that'll
God,
keep
do
it from
not.
getting worse.
I mean, it would. So the problem with that actually is that you need the beneficial bacteria in your mouth to stop the bad bacteria from making cavities.
What isn't
So you
bacteria
actually will
just
make
make
it
up
worse.
dang mind?
No, that's
What?
why you have to
Yeah.
eat probiotics every day.
Yeah. Hold on,
Also-
I have a cue about that.
Smoke
I-
weed every day.
That's not probiotics.
You don't know that.
I
You
actually
could probably smoke probiotics.
I like to vape my probiotics.
So,
It's gonna
As
be
the
a
ex-
fad where people vape kimchi.
Except for the problem with vaping probiotics is you're getting the probiotics not into your gut, but into your lungs.
It's just
Probably
I
not.
think we could probably convince Gwyneth Paltrow to vape kimchi.
Yeah.
now,
Oh my God! Wait, I gotta just pop a quick Gwyneth Paltrow dig in before TJ finishes.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So I watched SNL last night, and it was really bad. Idris Elba was on it, whatever. They had a character that Heidi Gardner does, where she's like a Goop, like assistant brand ambassador or something, and she comes on during Weekend Update and is like really clueless about like what the products are, and like kind of gets deer in headlights. It's a pretty funny character. But like she asked for a manager to come on, and it was Gwyneth Paltrow dressed up as like this other character, and I fucking wanted to kill myself. It was like, you can't make fun of this company for the bullshit that they create and sell, and then bring the fucking founder on to goof on their own shit.
Well, you
Fuck
can
that.
do that if you're ruthless at them, but I feel like
No.
they probably weren't.
She was just playing along. Like, she didn't understand either. She was like, I don't know. Anyway, it was really bad because it's like complicit, like in that,
Yeah.
like weird fucking, like basically a scam. The Goop is,
Yeah.
like, trying to hawk fake like healthcare things that aren't going to actually work and make people sicker.
And will convince people to not go get legitimate health care.
Yeah, like convince people not to go to the dentist for 3 years.
Yeah, like
It's only
that.
been 2.
Well, so what I got this jade egg that I just hold in my mouth, and that cures all of my dental problems.
Well, I had gotten my planing done, but I needed a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't afford it because it's money. But I guess if you want to kind of bring it back to a bunch of other things, it's like what people are doing with the anti-vax movement. It's like, I'm trying to be. There are some people in the anti-vax movement like, I don't want to give Big Pharma my money, but then they get really sick. Their kids get really sick, and then they give Big Pharma all their money.
Yeah.
Like what happened with the kid who got tetanus in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
I did not hear about that one.
Yeah.
Tetanus is one of my biggest fears. I'm just always afraid when
Are
touching
you
metal.
vaccinated?
I don't
vaccinated.
know. I didn't know there was a tetanus vaccine.
All right,
Does it have
Matt,
to be renewed?
Matt, I'm going to tell you this.
You get a Tdap and then I think
DTaP.
it's boost.
DTaP.
DTaP.
I did get that once for
letters.
traveling, but I don't know, like...
When was that?
Probably
When
when
did
I
you go
went
to
to
Botswana?
Botswana, like
When was that?
2018, 19.
Go again. No, wait. 2018. That was last year.
2014?
Oh,
Should
you're
be
probably
all right.
good. It's
10
so
years.
DTaP's 10 years. So
Okay.
if you're good for 10 years.
All right. I'm
Diphtheria,
good.
tetanus, and pertussis?
Yeah,
got
that's
that
the one.
I got that recently last year. Or no, 2 years ago, 2017. So I'm good for a while.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should go on Twitter and tell people our favorite vaccine that we got. Mine was definitely MMR, the measles, mumps, rubella.
Yeah.
My favorite vaccine ever.
I'm a big
Why?
fan of flu shots because they make me
Flu
feel
shots
like
are good.
garbage.
Because I got the MMR when I was like 5, so
Mm.
that's why I liked it.
John, what's your favorite vaccine?
My favorite vaccine, the one that causes autism.
Yeah, that's why you're the way you are, but we still love you.
Well, they now have the varicella vaccine, so people don't have to have freaking chickenpox anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that blew my mind when chickenpox started getting vaccinated. Because when we were growing up, it was just
Too
like
late for me.
it's just part of it. Like you're just gonna get this, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is that once you've had chickenpox, then that means that
I'm
you
prone
have
to shingles.
Yep, you can now get shingles when you get older.
Yeah.
Whereas the people that were vaccinated now will not ever. Well, they'll have a much lower chance of getting shingles when they're older, because we were given immunity to chickenpox later in life because we got it young in life, but now that's dormant in our systems and will come out as shingles. Whereas the people that got the vaccine don't have the dormant cells because they have the vaccine dead cells that gave them the immunity. So yeah, great.
Yeah.
We basically got a worse vaccine, a vaccine with the side effect that is shingles.
Well,
Do you remember getting chickenpox as a kid?
Yeah, it was horrible.
I was in kindergarten, and I remember being so weak I could barely move.
My parents tried to make me wear like kitchen gloves so I wouldn't itch myself.
Yeah, I got over that because I was basically like, just my parents just got like the fucking like what is that? What's the pink calamine lotion? And
Yeah.
just, like,
Yeah.
Just I got into a pool of it
I
basically.
took some oatmeal baths. I watched some Gullah Island on Nick Jr.
Yeah.
It was a good
Watched a
time.
lot of
Gullah
cartoons.
Island.
All right, my beautiful wife is home, so I'm going to shut my door.
But
quick.
but my Nick Jr. time was back when Eureka's Castle was on.
Oh yeah,
That's before your time.
I had seen some of it, but that was when I was pretty young. I think
Yeah,
Yeah.
when we were young.
when we
Anyways.
were young.
As the resident podcast licker, both meaning I lick things for the podcast and I lick other podcasts. As seen in our Switch episode when
Yes.
that came out.
Yep.
There was one time where I usually, as a goof, will pretend to eat things or whatever at work.
Yeah.
Usually, it's in my mouth. It's out of my mouth. It never actually.
Okay,
does
but
anything.
then the one time that you accidentally swallowed it.
No,
That's a weird goof.
it was
Is this why you don't have teeth?
yes. That's exactly why I don't have.
No, it's from all the dipping sticks and
Ah,
fucking raisinettes.
Wait, all the dip. But instead of dip, it's fun.
I saw that commercial before the movie.
hot dip. What?
Yep.
There was one goof where I'm like, I'm not even gonna get close to my mouth. I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna eat, or like drip a little bit of hand sanitizer in my mouth, but I'm gonna keep it so far away it won't touch my mouth. A freaking drip got into my mouth, and hand sanitizer is absolutely nasty.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
alcohol.
And this is coming from someone who didn't mind licking the Switch cartridge.
Yeah.
So
I've
you
got
know it's
some
bad.
no chew spray for cats that you can try sometime.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Where's another Switch cartridge? I haven't licked one in a while.
So at the
Okay.
burlesque show, Mercury has a habit of licking her microphone, and I made the joke one week that I would just spray it with the cat spray, and I did that, and apparently it was very, very bad to taste.
Oh, nice. I've got that too. I've got bitter apple
Yeah.
for the dog. Although she learned pretty quick not to do that anymore. But
Yeah. I think my cats will just they just don't like the smell of it because they haven't even tried it. Like Rodrigo used to try and chew on brooms and the fake plastic Christmas tree and stuff because he's weird.
Yeah.
But
Well,
he'll
what my
recognize
cats
it by
do now.
smell. If I put that shit on, he just won't even go near it.
nice.
I can't find my Switch case, so guess no licking a Switch cartridge right now.
I heard that there were some Switch cartridges that they weren't doing that anymore, but that might be a myth to try and trick us into licking them again.
Okay.
Yeah. We get some chat people now. God, this is weird.
Yeah, it's very weird.
It's just weird getting chat. Matt's been holding it down though. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
good job, Matt. All right, so let's actually.
Oh,
I
so
haven't
we
even-
got to answer Theo Andrews 99 question in the chat.
Okay.
It's a Theo.
Who's? Oh, Theo Andrews 99.
Not the O.
The
Andrews.
Zero
No,
Andrews
it's Theo
19
Andrews.
99. Who's the hottest one?
I don't know, man. I think
I'm definitely getting feverish if I'm getting an infection from my broken.
I was about to say.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's-
TJ
I think
may be the
TJ's
hottest temperature wise.
TJ's
one.
infected tooth might make him the hottest one.
Yeah.
Zipper doesn't hurt, so I don't think it's infected. It's just dead.
It's
just dead.
It
Just
could be
dead
infected
tissue.
and dead.
It's necrotic tissue in my
We're gonna
mouth.
get some maggots. We're gonna put them in your mouth, and they're just
Oh my
gonna eat
God.
the dead tissue, but they're gonna leave the live tissue just fine.
You know
Okay.
what? You know what that made me think of? Maggots. Get it?
Oh,
Maggots.
Oh,
is this the part where John gets political? Hold on, let me get that.
Maggots. Yes. Play the whole theme. No. So the no. I'm just gonna get I'm gonna be delightfully like Stephen Colbert level of politically
Politically
angry.
incorrect, like Bill Maher.
No. I don't want to get into this. I
But
like
I've
Stephen
got the music already.
I like Stephen Colbert, but his anti-Trump stuff that he does on the Tonight Show is really lame. It's some really lame ass shit.
Yeah.
Don't come at that weak shit, making fun of wow, what a doofus. It's no, the guy's a fucking criminal.
Yeah.
There's no making gags and laughs about this. The guy's a fucking nightmare criminal person.
Whose clips have I been watching? Was it Seth Meyers who does a closer look?
Possibly, yeah. He gets
Yeah.
into it. Because that petty shit was fun. In 2017.
Yeah.
In 2018 was okay, and it's I'm over it. I'm not making goofs and gaffs and laughs. It's just a fucking nightmare. So I'm not gonna laugh and make jokes. I'm just.
I will recommend a YouTube channel for this.
Sure.
It's a spin-off of the old Cracked video that doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
It's called Some More News
Okay.
with Cody Johnson. He's also got a podcast as well.
Cool.
Even More News.
And I'd recommend a podcast called Behind the Bastards by one of the original founders of Cracked. It has a really nice Paul Manafort series a few months
Nice.
ago, and that guy did some shit.
That's okay. He didn't go to jail for that long for it, so obviously
Yeah,
it wasn't that
it's
bad.
pretty
Not,
pathetic.
I mean, he's going there, but not third. He did some stuff, but not third weed offense bad. You know.
Yeah.
I just saw some naked nipples on this modded Fallout stream.
Oh,
and
I turned
think-
it off.
I think I'm not. She was a synth. It's okay. He murdered her.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to
Okay.
report him.
Oh, of course.
I didn't see nothing.
You're not a narc.
No.
You're not a cop.
So I've been monopolizing this podcast or whatever. What have you guys been doing?
Oh.
John,
Well, you got my whole list of things to choose from to talk about.
John, tell us about Henry the Fourth Part 2.
The play I was in a month ago. I was in a play a month ago.
Yeah?
It was the Madison Shakespeare Company's production of Henry IV.
Yeah, I
Part
saw
2.
it.
You did not see it. Who was I in it?
The
He was part 2.
Horatio.
You're right. I was part 2.
You were Queen Anne.
Man, Horatio was a guest.
No, wait, that's Henry
I
the
like
Eighth.
the thought. Horatio is not a great guess for a play taking place in England. So
Okay.
you might want to try with a more English name.
Arthur.
Killian.
Yeah, that's it.
Killian Murphy.
Yes, Killian, the famous Irish named actor,
Yes.
not English. And taking
Matt
place
Smith.
Yeah, there you go. No. I played Peter Bullcraft, the Green.
Peter Capaldi. Bullcrap.
As well as a soldier in John Lancaster's army. So it was fun. I've been playing a really long time, like a really long time, like 10 years. But my good friend Francisco Torres wanted to direct it, and he basically made me try out for it because he was like, we should do a show together again. It'd be so much fun. So I was like, fine. And so I auditioned and I got a part. And it was a small part. I think I had like a paragraph of lines, but it was fun being part of a show. It's a really fun show. I got to meet a lot of really cool people. It's good. I understand why I did it now, even if I'm not like huge parts. It's just a lot of fun to be part of like a group that puts on a show.
Mm-hmm.
Like a whole cast comes together to make something like great. So I don't know. It was awesome. Big fan. Would do again. Anyone?
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Tell us about House Flipper.
House Flipper. Wait, where is that? Oh, it's a game I play. I streamed House Flipper and nobody
Yeah, I
watched
saw it.
You
I
didn't
wanted to
watch
see it.
So that's a good game to stream because most of it is me painting virtual walls.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
it's
it's
a
the
good.
kind of stream where you just have to like talk endlessly.
Exactly. I was like, this is a chill stream where I just talk about like listeners' comments and questions.
Is there
But-
a multiplayer mod to Sims? That would be great. I'm sorry.
How would that happen?
Or a multiplayer mod to House Flipper where one person's trying to fix it up and one person's trying to tear it down.
Wait, then I could be like the Property Brothers.
Yes.
One, you could be Property Brother A. and I
One's
could
going to be the
Property Brother B.
decorator and one's going to be like the hardware maker, the carpenter. Right?
And
Is
House
that how
Flip-
the Property Brothers work?
And
Yes.
I'll be the Wet Bandits. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. So just speaking of the Wet Bandits, House Flippers Christmas DLC actually had the McAllister house built in. So House Flippers is a really interesting game. It's like a house, like, I don't know, like, you know, like there's simulator games.
Yeah.
This is like a house flipping simulator. So you buy like distressed properties and clean them, like literally scrub the floors,
Clean up all
repaint
the blood
walls,
stains.
like buy furniture to put in there. Yeah, like basically, and then sell it, and then like, you know, based on like what colors you choose or what kind of appliances you put into the house, how many rooms, like different people will bid on it, and you can kind of like get a feel for what the market's looking for when you're like rebuilding a house. So it's kind of neat in that way because it's just kind of a really relaxing game because it's just like repetitive tasks, but like the idea is you start with like a house that is just completely full of trash. There's like roaches everywhere. Like it looks like heinous. And then at the end, after like, you know, 40 minutes of you like fixing everything, you like walk through it and it looks really nice. It's just like this. It's the sense of accomplishment I don't have in my own home. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's so much easier to like repaint
I
walls.
can fix up my own house, but
Yeah.
this virtual house, it's
Exactly.
a lot easier.
Well, it is, because like repainting the walls of my house here would be, you know,
You
getting
click a
out
mouse
tarps,
and then
covering everything.
you wave it back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you paint houses, right?
Yes.
I haven't been in real life very much recently.
Yeah. So it's actually it's satisfying in that way. The game is pretty good. It is very not deep. Like there is not a lot in it.
Yeah.
Like once you get the basic you know, cycle through, there isn't much more to it. You do earn money from each sale, so you can buy bigger houses and remodel them and earn more money. And so I kind of like to buy, I guess, the McAllister house because that'd be kind of fun to like look through,
Yeah.
like see if it's set up like the movie.
I saw some gameplay of this, and to me it seemed like something for when you just really need to shut your brain off.
Yes, I actually do it when I like to listen to podcasts and play it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's really, I don't know, it's just like you can turn your brain off and play. And it is definitely not made by a English as a first language like developer, because the a lot of the updates have some really badly parsed English as well. Some of the game is not super great. It's cheap. I think it's 15 on.
Is it full release or is it early access?
I don't even know if they would call. I think it's full release at this point. Like, I don't think they call it early access. I'll look at the store page. No, it's out. So they
you
have
get that Apocalypse Flipper DLC.
It was free, so I do have it. The Garden Flipper DLC is coming out, so that will add gardening, which would be great because you basically all the houses are in like a fucking abandoned lot that like with overgrown grass, and so you'll like redo the inside and it'll still like shit outside. And I'd like to be able to mow the lawn at least. But the problem I have is basically there is like stuff that you can do with like the mechanics of like hooking up sinks and stuff, but like there just isn't enough like variety in the stuff that you can do. Basically, like there's just not a lot of things you can do, which is kind of not great, I guess. But it also is like just enough for me to like play it all the time. So I guess I don't know how to say it, but I guess I'm just kind of addicted to this game.
Yeah. It's like the level of engagement you get from a clicker game.
It's Polish, the developers, because they're saying they were celebrating Fat Tuesday because that's like the
so their submarine DLC is gonna have screen doors. But I'm ching. Ba ba ba.
KO. Yeah. The Apocalypse Prepper DLC is kind of fun because you basically are like, all right, let me renovate this house. Oh, there's a hatch down into the basement that is a giant bunker. But like, yeah, like I'm looking at the Metacritic on this and it's got 68, which seems about right. Some people gave it a little bit high. 90 is real high. I would say probably 60 is right. Like a 6 out of 10. So I'd say, man, a Born in the 80s rating scale. I can't give it a 2 out of 5 though. I have to give it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, 6 out of 10 would be 3 out of 5. Right?
Yeah. Because 2 out of 5 would be below 50%. So
yeah,
it would be 3 out of 5. It's good for me, but it has so many problems that it's hard. But it is addictive because it's like literally getting this filthy house, cleaning it, and selling it and making a bunch of in-game money. It's like
it's
really
just a positive feedback kind of simulator.
Yeah.
You
know
get
what?
all
like
that dopamine up in your brain.
Here's the thing. People were like, I got bonsai trees that I like to trim and stuff. Like that's like this for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm just going in, fucking around. Like some big problems it doesn't have is you can't alter the size of the house when it's bought, so you can't put like additions on. You can only
that
rearrange.
seems like a major oversight.
Yeah, you can only rearrange the rooms in the like space there. So like the majority of stuff you can do is like just knock down like walls that connect rooms, basically.
For an open concept, I've seen those shows.
Yeah. That's like the most you can do. Like you can't like expand out. Again, like I said, you can't do anything on the outside. You can change the siding, but you can't like clean the grass that's like overgrown and nasty looking. Which I really want to be able to mow lawns in this game. Like I'm saying that and it sounds crazy. I'm excited because I'm going to buy a new lawnmower.
Is it going to be a push or a riding lawnmower?
Well, I'm not getting a riding lawnmower because I'm not a fucking maniac. I have a small enough lawn that it would be completely overkill to get that because they're expensive. Like a riding lawnmower. Let me look at how much a John Deere.
You should get one of those robot lawnmowers. It's like a Roomba for your lawn.
Let's see how much a John Deere. I kind of want a John Deere riding lawnmower though because it sounds fun to like have. Because I remember doing that as a kid, driving a riding lawnmower around.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What? Okay, I don't want the cheapest one. Like obviously.
Well, you could just get a go-kart and then tie a lawnmower to the back of it.
Let me get the middle of the line here. The 240 with a 42-inch deck. How much is that going to run me back? Oh. All right. Matt, a John Deere brand new S40 lawn tractor with a 42-inch deck, which is their second from cheapest model. Is got 4.5 stars on their reviews on their website. $2,600.
Well, you're just paying for the brand with that one, you know?
But you want the John Deere brand. I don't say this as someone who owns John Deere stock or anything, but you'd want John Deere. Buy a John Deere tractor. buy John Deere tractors.
Not
If
that
you
it
listen to the
matters.
podcast backwards,
That's why I call my name John Danger, because it's very close to John Deere.
Deere.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll be the contrarian here,
Okay.
but then I actually don't care because whatever. My dad used to sell Case/International Harvester.
Oh,
tractors.
so this the second best tractor.
You just got to pick it based on color. If you like green, go for John
Yeah,
Deere.
you want
if
the
you
good
like that
one.
other one, go for the red one.
I do like green.
But like the
Is
Is there,
mowers
is there
are
a blue
color.
one?
Mhm.
I like blue. I want a blue lawnmower.
I always used to sit on the blue big harvesters at my county fair I used to go to
Yeah.
every year.
I always like those like industrial lawnmowers where it's almost like a pod racer, but you're standing up in the back and you're like the whole thing pivots around you.
Oh yeah.
No, I've already
I think
decided.
I want to quit my job and become a lawnmower.
It's actually really fun. Like riding lawnmowers. Like I remember doing it as a kid and absolutely loving it. Because like, okay, I'm going to go down a little bit of a vulnerable YouTube hole that I went down.
Okay, so whereas Adam wanted to grow up to be a garbage man, you wanted to grow up to be a lawnmower man.
Yeah. Well, or like
from that
like
movie.
a landscaper maybe.
Uh-huh.
So I watch, and these are very satisfying videos to watch. So I followed a couple lawnmower guy channels. I bought a house, so I'm getting into landscaping a little bit with tips and whatnot on how to like make your grass look good. But there was one where this guy like went to this house that like was abandoned, basically, and had like 4-foot high grass in front of it, basically. And it was like a video of him clearing the entire lawn out. And it was extremely satisfying to watch. Him like just like go at it with like a fucking huge like weed whacker thing, and then go on the riding lawnmower and just power over all of it and like just annihilate everything. And then like it was like a cleared out yard at the end. It was like, and he like discovered like there was like just like a broken pipe, just water spilling out like in the like if you imagine that was like a fucking rainforest for the animals that lived in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
And they just like
And you
completely
just
chopped the whole thing
destroyed
down.
it.
Yeah.
Like fire
So anyway,
from above.
Yep. So I want a riding lawn. Oh. So the 2019 X758 riding lawnmower from John Deere is $14,379. You could buy a car for that much.
I've literally never felt older than I do listening to you talk about lawnmowers.
So the $1,600 gets you the base model. So no, the mower that I'm going to buy is a Honda self-propelled.
E-Honda?
It's a Honda self-propelled mower. I have the exact make and model that I want to buy. I'm just waiting for it to get closer to the time to buy it when it gets a little warmer out. But it's a Honda Honda self-propelled walk behind, and it's $600.
Have you been shoveling your lawn like a responsible citizen?
I have been. I actually don't have to though because I don't have a sidewalk. So
No, your lawn.
which is awesome. Oh no, I don't do that.
Okay.
The snow will melt and
The neighborhood association's gonna have some stuff to say about you.
oh my god, I don't have a neighborhood association, so it's very nice living in an older neighborhood. We don't all have to have the same mailbox and all that bullshit.
Yeah. I've noticed
so-
that
yep.
the color of your house is brown and not taupe, and that's really
Yeah.
against our rules.
Everyone's house has to look exactly the same, like, ugh, I hate that fucking shit. Not that I wouldn't have lived in a neighborhood like that if I had when we were looking, because that's like kind of like a whatever. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Because when you're buying a house, you can't be picky about everything. That's the thing you learn buying a house. Unless you're buying a new house that's being built for you, you can't be picky. You just have to be like, yeah, all right, yeah, I'll accept this. Like, this is enough. Like, like there's a couple things I don't like, but I like 90% of it. So let's look for it. Anyway, so I'm excited to have a new lawnmower. And it's $600, and I've got the money all like scheduled away for it. So I'm excited. My bonus from work is going to go towards the lawnmower and a bunch of other house things. So nothing fun, except for our lawnmower is kind of fun. Like I get a little excited about it, like tools,
Mm-hmm.
technology. Like today, I attempted to change my wife's flat tire, and I failed. And I called AAA.
Yeah. I
So
tried to do that today too.
So I made a really big mistake. And the guy who from AAA came and told me what I fucked up. So when you are taking a tire off of a car that's flat, you have to loosen the lug nuts before you put it on the jack.
Yeah. I learned that. Hey, I learned that lesson today too.
Wow. So the reason why I'm mad about that is A, lug nuts tighten the opposite direction. So I was yanking the wrong way anyway. Because you have to turn it counterclockwise to loosen them, which is the opposite of the way screws go in. Right? No, that's right.
That's right.
Okay. You're right.
Clockwise is lockwise, John.
Yes, you're right. Thank you. Anyway, it didn't matter. I tried it both ways. Couldn't get him to move. He said that's because when you have it up on the jack,
the tire just fucking rotates.
Well, you have it in park, but even in park, it still rotates enough that you just don't get the torque. He was like, "You got that? You have it on the ground."
Well, yeah, I guess mine was a rear tire on a front wheel drive car, so it was just free spinning no matter what.
Ah, yes, yeah, it was a front tire. So, but because I was like being responsible and got out the car manual and followed all the instructions, and it tells you to jack it up. And then to start loosening the lug nuts.
And then jack it off.
Yes, and then jack. But I put the jack in the right spot, so it wasn't on the bodywork. Because I like felt under there and found the part where like it was all like flat metal. And I put it under there, and I raised it up, and it was fine. And then I couldn't get the lug nuts loose, and I was furious. And I was worked up a sweat, and I felt like a failures man. And I called AAA, and the guy came out and did it in like 3 seconds. And I was like, you know what? I do pay like $50 a year for AAA. So I guess I'm getting my money's worth out of this, and it was
that doesn't like cost extra when you use it. It just comes out of your subscription, I guess.
You get 4 times a year.
Okay, yeah.
4 road assist. Well, and of course, if you need more, you can just pay the extra money to upgrade to other.
Does that cover like tows and shit too?
Yep, nice. Towing. Yep, yeah. It's a great deal actually, especially because AAA also has like travel deals at a lot of hotels, so you can get cheaper rates usually. It's pretty good. I like AAA. The only problem with AAA, I guess, if you're a ecology and like Green New Deal minded type person, they are very pro highway.
Weird. I wonder
transport. Why. So yeah. But I mean, they branch out into other things too, because like they're also about like vacations and traveling, and they give you like travels insurance and stuff. So there's more to it than just cars, but yeah, mostly it's just there for that. And I mean, if you have insurance, like a lot of insurance plans can include like roadside assistance as well for not very much to your plan. But I had them take it off mine because I got AAA. So, and AAA is nice because like you can trust them because they always send out like professional people, and they always take you to like because like it's a big deal if you're a mechanic, not a big deal, but a big deal like ish. To be a AAA approved location. So that means when somebody who has AAA breaks down, they can only go to the places that have been like approved by AAA. So like that's a good thing. So usually it weeds out the shitty, shifty places. So, you know, you're only going to get towed to like a place that's like you can trust. Because if they fuck people over enough, AAA will pull their membership. So, no. So I called AAA and they fixed it and fucking took the car to fucking tire place, and luckily enough, the tire didn't have to be replaced. It just needed to be patched because I guess there was a nail that was ran over. So. Oh
yeah, I've got this fun thing where my rim is made out of aluminum. I guess is a shitty material for rims in Wisconsin.
What kind of car do you have?
A Pontiac Sunfire, which wouldn't you believe it, not made for Wisconsin weather.
Yeah, who would have thought? Sunfire. Yeah, got it. I had one of those until I totaled it.
Yeah, so the whole thing just like. Every once in a while, the tire just like comes off of the rim a little bit and starts a slow leak. But I was able today to just kind of pump it up and then hand it off to Daddy, and he'll fix it for me.
Nice. My tire actually, now that I own a home, I have a air pump.
Yeah, I had one. I had just kind of a little like plugs into the cigarette lighter air pump.
Oh,
thing.
Nice. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have like one of those big tank ones that you just plug in, it pumps air, and it's got the little tire thing. Yeah, so it's nice. It was a gift, a housewarming gift from my parents, which is probably my dad saying, "I've got 2 of these fucking things. Here's one, like giant fucking thing with a tank." But it's nice because
you have a house now. I'm not gonna fucking bail you out.
Exactly, you got to bail yourself out at this point. But it's nice because I can check the tire pressure, and my rear driver's side tire had about 10 psi, and it should be 30. It was a little saggy looking, so I think I got a slow leak on that one. I need to get new tires. My tires are fucking ancient. Why are we talking about this on the podcast? God damn it! It's because of House Flipper.
It's because you started going off on lawnmowers.
I know,
and it sounded like this.
The important thing was that I had an onion on my belt, which was the style at the time.
That's a thing that happens to you when you buy a home, is that you become really boring. Now I'm like outside bitching about how the fucking melting snow is like creeping up against my siding, and I'm like fucking.
Yeah.
I go out with a shovel, and then like.
Have you invested in some sump pumps?
No, I don't. I don't have a basement, so I don't need a sump pump. But it's still annoying because the water's pooling like around my side of my house, and then guess what? It gets below freezing, and it becomes a solid sheet of ice all around the outside of my house.
Yeah, that sucks.
Very treacherous.
When weather shit happens for me, a man comes and does stuff while I'm sleeping to fix everything. It's really nice.
It is nice. So and this area that you're living, when you move, you're going to get some of that money back when you sell it, right?
Probably. I'm sure. I don't know.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Or you're just throwing that money into a garbage bin.
Well, no, I'm throwing it at the man that fixes things for me.
Oh, okay. And that's worth how much per month?
I don't want to talk about it.
You know what the sad part about buying a home is, though, is that I look at my monthly mortgage payments, and I get about $300 towards the principal and about $800 towards the
in 50 years you're gonna really see the results from some of that
$800
stuff.
just towards the interest because it's such a huge amount of loan. Like, oh my god, it's insane. So yeah, but anyway, and I have to pay like $5,000 in property taxes a year, which is kind of expensive. But but it's one of those things that when they do it through escrow, which means that they hold the money by taking it from you each month.
It just comes straight out of your paycheck?
No, but I mean, like when I like how you pay rent, when I pay my mortgage, some of that money goes directly into an escrow account so that they will have the amount of money I need to pay taxes. So I'm not like, yeah. And then if there's any leftover, they estimate high, and any leftover just gets put in my checking account. So it's a nice thing to have, so I don't have to worry about not having enough money to pay taxes, because that's part of buying a house. They don't want you to have to foreclose because you can't afford taxes, so they force you to pay each month, like whatever 12%, or sorry, whatever 12 divided by 100, whatever percent per month your tax bill will be.
No one will ever know. We'll never know.
I can't do math.
No.
It's not like we have someone who knows math or anything on the podcast. A math major, person who has a science math degree.
Oh, that's me.
The very model of a major math in general. So I did a thing this week. I played.
What did you do?
I played a video game.
What's that?
Have you heard about these video games?
Are you gonna talk about the boring game that I've never played and I never have any desire to play?
No, I'm not going to talk about Apex Legends, John.
Okay, good.
I'm going to talk about what if you were playing Hotline Miami, but instead of being a psychopath, you were a giant ape.
Are you talking about Ape Out?
I'm talking about Ape Out. The jazz game where you're an ape and you kill people and it makes jazz.
That sounds awesome.
So it's a very similar top-down gameplay, but you're basically just kind of escaping the whole time, and the levels have like a general outline, but within that, different passages will be randomly generated. So each time you're kind of having this like, I'm an animal trying to escape, and all I can see is what's in front of me. There's no HUD. You can't zoom out to see a map. You just know how low you are in health by how much blood you're leaving behind. And it is stylish as fuck.
That sounds pretty freaking interesting.
It's cool. And it's only like $14, $15, I think.
Wait, you bought a game?
I did. I bought a game.
It's crazy. You're always the guy who's playing only free games.
I'm a gamer, John. I bought a game. I ponied up. I paid $15 to Gabe Newell, and I was like, "Here,
goes right into his pockets.
Give me the Steams, and give me the Gorilla Man game."
Okay.
And I highly recommend it.
I'm gonna wait for
the end of that story.
I'm just gonna wait for it to be free on the Epic launcher.
Yeah, probably. It's also by Devolver Digital, so it's probably gonna be free on Twitch at some point.
It'll be free on Twitch. It'll be free on my Humble bundle, my Humble monthly bundle.
Yeah. Do you have a Humble bundle that's all just ape games? Because it'll be
Man,
it'll be
that'd
on
be
that
good.
one.
Like Ape Escape.
Yeah.
What are
Ape
TJ? You know
Out.
any other ape games?
Okay, you already mentioned Ape Escape.
Yeah.
Well, Donkey Kong, duh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't even think about that.
Don't you
Nothing's
dare
not really
say Monkey
apes.
Island, because that's racist. Apes
Monkey Ball.
do not have tail.
That's true. You're right. Those are apes, though. Those are monkeys. Thank you. Oh my god, I can't believe how monkey racist we were being.
Monkeys are a lower life form. I learned that from the Planet of the Apes movies. Not the good ones. The Tim Burton one.
Tim Burton.
I'm still waiting for my free Slime Rancher to download.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. That's in me on the Epic launcher, right?
That is a
Yep.
really fun game.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to
I
that
want
one,
to play
too.
for a while.
I am really looking forward to the next Humble monthly bundle I'm getting. Because I'm going to give props to the Humble monthly bundle. It's pretty fucking good. Like, February, I got Yakuza 0, the Tom Clancy's The Division.
That's cool.
A couple other like indie games, Rock of Ages 2, which I didn't have. All the DLC for The Division, Sniper Elite 3, which I also didn't have. That was, I think, It's $12 a month. And then March 2019, which I got, and I actually haven't even installed these yet because I got them. Warhammer Vermintide 2, which I'm excited to play.
Okay, yeah.
Earth Defense Force 4.1, which is, I think, the new one. I'm excited.
Yep.
Tower Unite, which I almost bought. I may have bought. God, that would suck. Actually, if I did bought that,
If you quiz bot that, yeah.
damn it, I didn't buy it. I was kind of hoping I had bought it so I could give Matt the free copy and we could play online and stream.
Yeah.
Because have you heard of Tower Unite?
Nope. It's
It's
about
a,
a tower that is not separate. It starts separate and then it comes together.
So
Is
it was
it a co-op tower defense game?
no. So it was based on originally there was a Gmod, Gary's mod called like Gary's Mod Tower. And so it was just like a basic like hub with tons of like Gary's Mod, like Half-Life Source Engine based mini games.
Okay.
And you would like buy an apartment and you could like it was basically PlayStation Home, TJ.
Okay, yeah.
It's basically PlayStation Home.
Are there
but-
like sim tower elements where you can expand the tower? Or?
No. You just get an apartment that you can decorate. But then
Okay.
you play mini games with friends, including what people have described as a very deep and very good mini golf simulation game, which is really fun to play. And you earn like experience, and you can use experience points to buy like cool posters to put in your room and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I really was kind of interested in it. There's like roller coasters you can ride in it too. It's just like a chat simulator type like world game. Anyway, I think it's pretty cheap.
It's
actually.
Have a Hotel.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And it's I think it's like $12 or $15 on Steam. But,
15 on Steam right now.
yeah, and so I almost bought it, but I'm glad I didn't because I got it for free. So I'm excited to try that. And then I got Late Shift, which is the FMV game, which is
Okay.
kind of fun. And then just a couple other indie games. We got a couple indie games, which are kind of fun.
What's
But
the,
yeah,
what's
next
the
month.
PlayStation Plus stuff right now? Should I log into my
Oh,
PlayStation?
there's some good shit for PlayStation
Yeah,
Plus.
there is. I don't remember what it was, but
It's Call
my
of
nephew
Duty
downloaded
Modern
one.
Warfare Remastered.
oh yeah, I already had that one.
I'm actually really excited about that because I bought Infinite Warfare. Oh my god.
The one where you're Thanos.
Yeah, no, that's Fortnite. But I bought Infinity War because, damn it, Infinite Warfare.
Oh yeah,
They are the same fucking name.
the,
Infinity Warfare.
the two big games are both games that I either bought or got.
Yeah.
Before this.
So, yeah, The Witness, which you already have, Matt.
Oh yeah, I gotta go back to that. God, that game's fucking frustrating though.
But Infinite Warfare was bundled with like the fucking $80 collector's edition. Came with Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, which is the very first Call of Duty Call of Duty 4, basically Modern Warfare. And it was actually, I think, originally called Call of Duty 4 : Modern Warfare, but now it's just called Call of Duty Modern Warfare, because that was a weird name. Because then they made Modern Warfare 2 as the sequel to that. Really great game. One of the best shooters for consoles. Like, it was like the thing you bought and played on Xbox, like 360. Great game. And in Infinite Warfare, yes,
Infinity Warfare.
Infinity Warfare was the one that came out, I think 2 years ago. Came with that bundled, and was the only way you could buy it was bundled. And it was I was so pissed off because I just wanted that game. And so I don't know. And now you can buy it separate, but it's $40, which is pretty insane. Considering, like, I think it was $80 for Infinite Warfare and that bundled, and so it's like this is $20 more bundled, but if you buy it separate it's $40. Anyway, Activision gouges prices. Like, they never discount anything. But the multiplayer apparently is remastered and like good, although I think they added loot boxes in.
They did. Yep.
But like the Call of Duty Modern Warfare like multiplayer is some of the like most pure console shooter, like just mechanics. It's so good, and the maps are so good. I remember playing tons of that with Adam over the internet, so really pumped to get that like on the PS4 for free. And the single player campaign is really good in it. Something you can't say about Call of Duty Black Ops 4, which I've been playing more of, does not have a single player campaign at all, which is kind of insane. But anyway, yeah, it's a great game. You should play it, Matt, and we can play together. Wait, yeah, you have PlayStation Plus, so you can play online.
We can all play together.
Yeah, we can all play together. Let's make a squad and get wrecked.
Somebody will put it on their Delgado, and we'll stream it, become celebrities, fight with Ninja. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I've already fought with Ninja. Actually, wait, who's it? Macklemore. Macklemore,
yeah.
You fucking...
You can't even keep track of who you're beefing with.
Fuck.
See, he's ruining my life because that thrift shop song.
I would like to mention...
I bet he's never even been to a thrift shop.
I would like to mention that last night on SNL, Pete Davidson had a solid Macklemore burn. I feel like we're on the cusp here of the beef.
Do you think Pete Davidson's a listener?
Hey man, Pete Davidson, if you're listening, please hire me as a writer on SNL.
Yeah.
I bitch about how it's written, but I don't want to be one of those critics that bitch about how it's written, saying I could do it better, and then actually can't put up. So let me put up. So I don't have to shut up, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Anyway, They also stole my joke, as I said on Twitter. So because Colin, let's talk about how they stole my joke. They didn't steal my joke. There's absolutely no way that Colin Jost read my tweet from like a year and a half ago about the wall.
I think I think that they probably stole your joke.
So, I think it was 2 weeks ago on SNL, they made a joke about how, like, the wall was going to be, $5 billion, now they're going to take $2 billion, and then it's like, well, it's not going to be a wall, it's going to be just, rebuilding the already, built portions of the wall, and so maybe not rebuilding,
the
but
wall
like
is
just
more of a metaphor,
fixing.
John.
Yes, and so he said, and now we're going to find out that the wall was in us the whole time. And I tweeted that out. Exact, like the wall we're gonna I think I tweeted, I can't remember my exact tweet. I pinned it, I think, but I had the tweet, the wall was inside of us the whole time. It was just my tweet. So there's no way they stole that, because I have like 300 Twitter followers, and that's rounding up. So yeah, there's no way they stole that joke.
Except one of your Twitter followers is Lorne Michaels.
That's true. Yeah,
Lorne Michaels?
I look through, and it is Lorne Michaels is.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna say, like, I bitch about the show being bad, but that means if they're stealing my jokes, then my jokes are bad.
Yes. It's a conundrum.
Do you want to know something really interesting I found out?
No.
Do you want to hear some awesome, famous quotes that get used all the time that are
Yes.
completely fucked up?
Yes.
Okay, here it is. So this is like, this kind of blew my mind. So there are a lot of quotes that we have where we say a quote and it isn't the full quotation that completely changes the context. So like I was going to say, great minds think alike, right?
Yes.
But the actual full quote is great minds think alike and fools seldom differ. So saying, yes, great minds think alike, but also all the fools think the same thing.
Yes.
So,
Well, I learned from Robin Williams that great minds think differently.
Oh yeah, great minds think for themselves. Rob Williams as the genie.
Yes.
so here's a great one. Curiosity killed the cat. The actual full quote is, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back.
I don't know what that means.
Well, that means that the cat didn't actually die. That he went there because he was curious, but he came back because it was good. So it's like basically saying, like, I tried out a new thing and I'm coming back. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, get the cover to get him in the door, and then their experience will bring him back in. You know what I mean? Like, it's like saying, yeah. So, yeah, it's just interesting. Like, there's a lot of quotes. Here's a great one. Rome wasn't built in a day, they say, but the actual quote in the medieval French proverb is, Rome wasn't built in a day, but it burned in one. Which completely changes the context of that quote as well.
Yes.
I always think
And
these
Nero fiddled. You know, my favorite historical quote is, "Man, I really love farts" by James Joyce.
that is good. I'm trying to find other ones. This is bad because I want quotes that actually are like half quote. Here it is. This is actually awesome. Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. But there's another sentence that isn't often said. Great men are always bad men. Which I like.
That is very, very
Eat the
true.
rich. Yes.
Basically, you have to be completely broken as a human to seek that kind of power.
Here's a really good one. Blood is thicker than water, right?
Yeah.
This is something that we use absolutely the opposite of the way it was originally intended.
What maple syrup is thicker than blood?
No. So actually what it meant is the water was referring... So the actual quote was, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, which means... And this was a soldier's proverb saying, if we bleed together as men, it's stronger than if we were actual just brothers that shared a womb. Which is... It's the opposite, because usually you say blood is thicker than water.
Yeah,
which is
it's
family
to mean
matters.
like family above all else.
Yeah, so I think that's really cool.
Yeah, people are dumb, huh?
No, it's just that we, it's the way sharing... And that's the thing. How about this? People bitch about millennials and exennials, like, just like fucking having zero fucking focus and clipping everything to death and memeing and all this stuff. It's been going on for centuries, where someone takes half a quote and are like, this sounds cool. Let's never forget that it's complete opposite of the way it was intended.
So what you're saying is everything you're talking about right now is crop boomer memes.
Yeah.
Yes. The real millennials were inside us all along.
So blood is thicker than water is really just the 18th century eat this ass.
Yeah. Thank you. My God, I wish I could make that the episode title. Unfortunately, I
You
can't.
can
What's
use
the
that
episode
to make
title,
the S's
guys?
dollar signs.
Can I get?
We
Can
had some good ones, but I don't know. Now it's
probably
going to
be about-
podcast.
The
It's probably
Lawnmower
gonna be
Podcast.
It's probably going to be about your teeth falling out, to be honest.
Oh, that's right.
It's going to have, and the episode image is obviously going to be your face with a bunch of teeth photoshopped out.
No, I think it's
Awesome.
going to be John the Lawnmower Man, and it's going to be a still from that movie.
I'll
that
put a
everybody
lawnmower, a John Deere lawnmower in the background with me riding it
Yes.
behind TJ.
Waving
TJ's
a
running.
cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Running because I'm a zombie.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. We got this. Live on broadcast. I'm
Wow,
going to make
we're
a
already done?
recommendation. Well, we're
I mean,
very
it's
close.
been 2 hours. We can keep going if you want.
Okay.
I'm going to make a quick show recommendation. I've only seen episode 1, but the entire first season, which is only 8 episodes long, of the sci-fi original series Happy is on
I've heard
Netflix.
that's good.
Yeah, it's... Alright, I'm not going to say the actor's name right now. I'm going to say, hey, remember that cop guy from Law & Order SVU? Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
It's a Christopher...
Christopher Maloney, which
Maloney.
people may know
Christopher
as...
Plummer.
Sorry, people that are cool and don't watch Law & Order would know him from Wet Hot American Summer.
I
as
like Law & Order SVU.
It's, well, whatever.
Who was he in What Hot American Summer? Oh,
He
the
is
cook.
He's the chef.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah.
really funny in that, yes. He talks to H. John Benjamin, who's a can.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Gene.
But yeah, Happy, he plays a former cop that's now a hitman.
Oh, shit. I saw the first episode of this when it was free on YouTube.
Yeah, that's now that's now being visited by his daughter's imaginary friend, someone he didn't know who his daughter. Well, you learned that in the first episode, so it doesn't matter.
Who's played
All
by
right.
Patton Oswalt.
Yep.
I've got another
I'm
quote.
Happy.
I've got another quote that's famously used wrong. You guys ready?
Yep.
Sorry, I clicked off the page and Google Chrome decided to unload
So
it from my
see
database,
Happy.
so-
Where TJ? Where are you watching it? Is it online
Netflix.
somewhere?
Netflix.
Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right, here
Season
it
2's
is.
about to start, and I'm like, I wanted to see season 1. They're like, it's on Netflix. Okay.
All right, so this is misquoted from Richard III. Now is the winter of our discontent. You know that line? Like, oh, this is the worst. Oh, it's all sad. The line actually is, now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by this son of York. So it's basically saying, hey, things were bad, but now it's great. But you cut it off, and people are
Yeah.
just like, oh, this is a dour phrase. And it's actually not at all.
Well, I wonder if I bet the original, like, the people that popularized that were like, it's bad now, but it's going to get better. And then just, like, through the telephoning of history, it just got corrupted until now it just means bad things. And I'm Matt Haig. You can find me at Matt Haig Music on Twitter and YouTube.
I'm John Danger Road. The website is bornintheeighties.net. You can email us at bitecast@gmail.com.
I'm at May of May, and I am a May of May 84. Don't go to May of May.
Check out YOLO420.com/born in the 80s, all lowercase, all spelled out, except for the 420 part. That's numbers. It's
I'm
very
a Twitch affiliate,
confusing.
but I never stream.
That's where our Discord is. You can go there and you can yell at TJ for stuff.
Yeah.
Yell at TJ to stream more.
Yeah. Yell at
And
John and be
grow-
like, hey,
grow
why
his
aren't you
teeth back.
streaming? And he'll be like, I am. Nobody's watching. And you'll be like, I didn't see your thing. But you saw his thing. You saw
No, I
it.
just happened to be on the Twitter app, on the Twitch app. Saw you was streaming. I'm like, I'd feel bad if I didn't go there.
John, you got pity. You got pity viewers.
Well,
I don't
it was
get
an
not
interesting
enough.
Game, actually,
What game is this?
I watched you
Oh,
play a
Plane Mechanic Simulator?
Mechanic Simulator.
Hell yeah!
It's
I'll
so
play some
broken.
more of that.
It's so much fun.
It's just not. It's an early access game. It's a little clunky.
I am playing Beat Saber, but Beat Saber is finally getting some additional content. I'm glad I played it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have been playing it on PC all along because you can just import music.
The real
Yeah, I know.
PC was inside of us all along.
Okay, stop
So
stealing
bye,
me.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Well-behaved women rarely make history.
Okay, we're not going to keep that in the
Marilyn
podcast.
Monroe.
Okay, bye. Let me
Oh, we're
pull
all
up the
talking.
chat for our 0 viewers.
Yay. We got 3, but one of them's me.
One of them's me.
Yeah, it's really easy to become a Twitch affiliate when you have a show that your friends watch every week.
Yeah, it's pretty
They
great.
give you the time. Not like when I stream a bunch.
Have
and
you
only
tried,
TJ
like,
shows up?
Getting people to watch your streams? I tuned into one of your streams for a while, and it was you trying to solve tech issues the whole time.
What? Oh, was it the Call of Duty stream?
It must have
Thursday?
been. It was when I was coming home from work one day.
So that one was because I guess I can't stream Call of Duty 4, Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
On the computer. A, because I was foolish to think I could stream and play a game of this video caliber on my computer. And B, because game capture doesn't work on OBS with Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Not even in, like, Windows
Try window
mode?
capture.
So window capture didn't work either. What did work was this full screen capture, but that annihilates frame rate. So
Okay.
there really wasn't a good option. So yeah, it was like a slideshow playing while I was talking because of that. So yeah, it didn't work out great. I don't know how to do it. Honestly, nobody seems to have any suggestions on how to fix it either. So I guess I'll never stream that game.
Yeah, I don't know. Stuff usually works for me when I put it on, like, borderless windowed mode. And
Yeah,
then I
this
just do, like, game
was
capture.
not. It was just. Okay, so it's really weird, and so maybe it has to do with some sort of DRM protection since it's running through the Blizzard launcher, but it would play a black background and the audio and just my cursor in the in-game cursor. It was
That's
fucking
weird.
crazy. I don't know why.
I don't think that's, like, a DRM thing, because I stream Blizzard games all the time.
No, I have too, but I mean, this isn't just Blizzard. This is Activision.
Yeah.
Through the Blizzard launcher. Because, like, usually, like, when you
You
get a
should
black
go on
screen,
Twitch and look for people that are streaming it and just shout in their chat, how you stream this? Oh, that's cute. People are still streaming Fortnite.
who's streaming
I like
Fortnite?
retro games.
Who's winning the battle right now?
What account?
Between Fortnite and whatchamacallit?
Yeah, I'm not on that at all.
Fortnite's winning the
You
battle
don't
right
have
now.
to ask. You just do it, and it'll just blip. And sometimes I'll blip it back, but you'll be fine.
Twitch tracker. Is this
Well, right
what-
now Fortnite has 192k users. Overwatch has 177k users, and Apex Legends has 120k users. So,
Where do you go to find that?
if you just go to browse on Twitch, it'll tell you how many people are watching.
Browse. Oh, okay.
Is Overwatch League happening?
Wow, I'm
which is
surprised
why-
Overwatch is
Yep,
still up there. Like, I never hear
It's-
about Overwatch.
It's Overwatch League is happening. It
Yeah.
has 135,000 viewers watching it. So if that wasn't happening, it would not be there. Is TJ like around?
I don't know.
He is.
We should stream our podcast. Yes, just chatting.
I muted TJ, and he's not muted now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I just
Is everyone
muted you
screaming
because
at my house?
well, you were screaming, so
Oh,
I
that's true.
thought I would give you the benefit of privacy in
Privacy.
your yelling.
Oh, it's
Privacy in your yelling. No, it sounds like Fortnite is winning. there.
Privacy.com/born in the 80s. You can get your own free burner credit cards. It's 100% free.
Yeah,
Wow.
can we get, like, affiliate links?
I'll see if we can get one on privacy. I guess I can just use my affiliate link. and
Yeah.
give me
So-
all the benefits.
So like one thing I've noticed with Twitch is that it does seem like basically you have a very much top heavy viewership. Because when you
What do you
have
mean?
well, okay, so there's 200,000 people watching Fortnite. Almost half of them are watching one person
Yeah.
play. And then the next person, so the first person has 90,000 viewers. The second person has 9,000. That's 10 times the viewers in one channel. And then like the top, so it's literally like the economy right now. He's the 1%.
Yeah.
And then everybody else is like, you got a couple people that are rich. The 9,000 guy, the 8,000 guy, 5,000 guy.
So what I've heard whenever I look up like streamer advice is you don't, if you want to gain audience, don't even look at the most popular games because you'll just get buried. You want to find something weird and niche.
I'm weird and neat.
So if we go to the 26th, the most viewed Fortnite person right now, 600 viewers. Like it is, and then like if you go to like the 50th, 100 viewers. Like it is.
What I want,
Yep, go.
is I would love to just have 27 viewers. Just 27 consistent viewers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
So like
up
our
to
podcast?
50 once. Yeah.
Yeah, but like live, not downloads, John.
Now downloads over time from
Yeah.
Chinese hackers that use our podcast as some sort of listening like server to like code like secret messages on or something.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised
they
how
use-
high Super Mario World is on Twitch.
Who's
this-
playing it right now?
It's like in the
Let's
top
play it.
20 at least.
It's probably like a famous person playing it, like a famous streamer. That's like always what
Or
happens
it's a premiere channel.
when like you see some weird thing pop up that you're like, what the hell is that? It's because like some guy with 800 million followers. Is
The
playing
top
it.
one has 1,200 viewers,
Are you-
and then another one
wait,
has
are you talking
700.
about Super Mario World?
Yeah,
That's like the 50th game. on
it's
here.
higher than I would have thought it would be.
It is speedrunning happening
Oh.
Probably. That's
Like-
true.
with
It
a
is.
guy who's probably very good.
You think it's all exits, or you think it's just any percent?
Well,
or it's,
Mitch
credits
Flower Power is doing any percent Mario world record attempts. So
Okay.
that would make sense. He's one of the more premier streamers of
You should
Mario.
stream Tetris 99.
And Glitch Cat is also streaming. So there's like 3 of the biggest Mario speedrunners.
Tetris 99 is so freaking intense.
Do people actually watch? People actually watch Subnautica streams?
Yeah.
I feel like that would be super boring.
I'll talk to you if you want to talk about the 1%. Let's talk about Gronk. In a German streamer, it looks like streaming Subnautica has 11.5 thousand of the 12,000 viewers right now.
Okay.
So holy shit, that's some fucking economy right
Wait,
now.
I'm not seeing that
So, but-
streamer
but-
at all.
But if you want advice on how to stream a good game, right here is you get a game like that and play that, and notice that there's like you'll be in like the top 10
Yeah.
results if people look it up. So, but you want to play a game that's popular enough to show up when people are just like searching around.
My
So
problem
not
with
Rhythm Heaven Fever.
Yeah, because that'll never pop up
No.
unless someone's specifically searching for that game. But like if I were to say like RimWorld, I like playing that game, and that had the first one's a Korean streamer, the second one's a German streamer, and it looks like the third one has 50 people watching it, and that is in English. So
Why are you seeing this massive Subnautica streamer? I just see somebody has 131 viewers and somebody has 100.
You might have to open up your options to not
yeah,
just
do you
English
do you
streamers.
only show English language streams?
Oh yeah, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mine's worldwide. So that's your Twitch. Whoa, Games Done Quick's playing Kingdom Hearts 3 with 5,000 viewers right now. What's going on there? Oh,
Just
Kingdom
wait
Hearts
until I
race?
become the world premiere Rocco's Modern Life streamer.
I mean, you will just by being there.
And Virtual Bart.
I mean, one of the things that I've done, at least as a, I guess, content eater. What would you call that? A viewer,
Consumer.
a consumer. I eat the content.
We should
Um,
start the podcast.
Yeah,
This is the podcast. It's all
It's
advice
not
about how to be a
started
Twitch.
because we
Is-
still have starting soon on
How to
Twitch.
be a professional Twitch person by 3 people that aren't professional Twitch people.
2 people make money off Twitch.
Yeah.
And by make money off Twitch, mean have the ability to make money off Twitch, and it may be a very small amount of money that they make off Twitch. I
Yeah.
do not, because I apparently don't have friends that support me, so that's fine.
You know, I'm just so glad you could keep playing that violin. You know,
Yeah.
it's just
You know.
so sad.
Would you
So-
start the fucking podcast? I don't see faces.
So